Hi guys. Now I thought that you would be interested in kind of sewing along with me. I'm going to be sewing up Mccalls 8001. It's right here, and the reason why I'm thinking about doing a sewing vlog on it is because it's kind of a lot of pieces, but I think it's gonna be really fun because of course I'm gonna color block it. And I just realized I'm wearing a color block shirt right now. I love color blocking. I decided on this. It actually is red stripes, but when you look at it from far away, it looks like it's pink. So closer, closer, closer. And then I'm going to pair it with this. So this is going to be right next to it. I'm going to do just a color blocking, and I just want it to be a fun summer shirt. This fabric is so light and airy. It's a cotton lawn fabric. So I'm going to start cutting it up. So I have to decide what fabric I'm going to put where. So I think right here, so we've got light pink, and then the collar area, dark pink right here. And then I'm just going to go through and I'm going to label the pieces so that when I cut them out, I'm not going to get confused and cut the wrong color for, you know, like the collar or the back. This is kind of intense because not only do I have to cut two contrasting sides, I have to make sure that I cut it out as a mirror image. So I think I'm gonna have to turn the video off. So, well, right now, this one right here is just the yoke front and the back, but I need to cut a contrasting two on the fold and then another two of the other fabric. I don't know. You gotta know what I hope you know what I mean. And I hope you understand that. I'm gonna turn it off, okay? Because you guys, I can't concentrate with you guys staring at me. So I'm gonna turn it off and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it cut and I'm gonna show you what it looks like right here. So this is what I needed concentration on. I need to cut two of them for both sides, and I needed to make sure that I also cut it on the right side because you can't tell, but there's more texture on this side. And so I needed to make sure, well, see, even, oh no, wait, it's on this side. So did I already do it wrong? So I need to mark the rights and the wrong sides of this fabric, but it appears that I did it right. I cut one side this color, the other side this color, and oh my gosh, you guys, I'm nervous. I hope this shirt turns out okay, but we are going to keep going. What I'm working on right now is the yoke. So I've already sewn the pleat in place, and I'm just going to clip this down, and I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine and sew it into place. Brittany J. Jones is doing a sew along for this exact pattern, and she shows us how to do the burrito method. So I'm copying her. I'll also put a link to her video in the descriptions tab below. I'm just going to take this over to the sewing machine and sew it all down, and then we will see what it looks like. Okay, and so now I trimmed it, I changed, I painted my nails, and let's go ahead and pull this out and see what it looks like. So I did the burrito method, but how am I gonna pull this out? I mean, it should work. I don't see how it's working so far though. Oh wait, I think I pull it out the neck. Okay, that makes more sense. It's hard for me to focus with you guys around. All right. I think that worked. Let's see. What's going on? What is going on here? Ooh, it's like magic. So, okay, this is nice. Let me show you. This is the shoulder. Okay, here's the color blocking. This is the front, and this is the back. And we did the burrito method, so there's no raw edge here, and there's no raw edge there.
Wow.
Oh, and there's no raw edge in the shoulders.
Wow.
So that is really nice. Okay, let's move on. Just touching base with you a little bit. Now I am going to sew the front to the back at the side seams. But when I was clipping them, I cut something wrong because I've got the back much shorter than the front. But right now I'm just gonna try it on to see if the fit is okay. Let me do this for a minute. And I'm a little bit worried because this needs to fold to make the placket for the buttons. And then this side, you know, the buttonholes. So if I fold it like that, it's gonna be kind of tight. Well, oh no, maybe not. Ooh, you guys, this might end up being too small. Might be too small, you guys. Make sure you like this video. Do you want me to keep going? I'm gonna have to keep going. Of course I have to keep going. So let's keep going. Right now I'm working on the collar stand, and I'm just gonna line it with this facing. It's a lightweight iron-on interfacing that I just picked up from Joann's. And so I'm just going to cut it, and then I left my other piece of fabric a little bit bigger so I could iron it on, and then I will just trim this part down. Oh, and that's the thing. They called for one side to be interfaced and the other side doesn't have to be interfaced. So here I am cutting it. While I'm doing this, I am curious if any of you have made a collared shirt. I've made a few for my daughter, and they're really fun, but these Mccalls Simplicity patterns don't have the best instructions, so I am grateful for the Brittany J. Jones sew along. Right here, I'm just laying out the collar and the collar stand and just lining it all up nice and neat because I'm going to sew this edge that I'm clipping right now. I don't know how people sew at a 5/8 and oh, I'm like, what am I wearing? I don't know if I'm gonna like this color blocking thing, you guys. Okay, but this is the first time that I've taken a project and tried to sew with a 5/8 inch seam allowance. And I don't know how you guys do it. I hate sewing with a 5/8 inch seam allowance. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't make sense to me. Look at all that fabric that I'm kind of wasting and trying to cut off, and especially trying to do an equal measure of 5/8 around the corners. And apparently I was supposed to attach an interfacing to one part of this collar, and I didn't, but don't tell anybody. Hopefully it's not going to be a big deal. And right now I am tucking it out. So this is what the collar band is looking like. So it's not going to be too bad. And then it's going to come around and attach somehow, some way like this. I feel like this shirt alone is going to be very entertaining. We'll see if it works out. For some reason, the stitches came out really sloppy right here, so I'm just going to have to re-stitch it, unpick it, and start over. So this is the extension to the back that I'm sewing on, because the back of my shirt ended up being way shorter than the front of my shirt, so I'm trying to stay calm here. I did a double stitch because I'm afraid that it's gonna fray. I don't know, hopefully this kit will just look like a design element. But I am completely confused on the front band part where the buttons go. It told me to fold it in like this. You know what? Okay, hold on. I am just going to sew the front to the back now that I got the back finished. So, hold on. Okay, here's where we're at. I tried it on and I feel like a clown. I don't really even want to keep going, but I will for purposes of the sewing channel, I guess. I'm stuck at the part where I'm trying to do the button band to the front placket, and I read the directions. They don't tell me if I sew it to the wrong side or the right side of the front panel of the shirt. Let me get it so you believe me. Okay, actually, if I read the directions, it does say the right side of the fabric is going to be gray. So let me look at this illustration here. And it tells me, where is it? God, you would think I was like building a ship or something. Okay, so here's the instructions. So we're going to pin the band to the front, having raw edges even. But then why did I iron half of the band? Let me show you. It wants me to iron in this part and then sew it on. I don't know why it wants me to iron it first. You guys, I hate Mccalls and Simplicity patterns for this reason. If this was a PDF pattern, they would show me. And the reason why I'm conflicted is because I've made many button-down shirts before, and they actually don't even have you cut this. You just start folding the fabric that you already have in the front. You don't cut a separate placket. So, okay, I'm done venting for a minute. So what I've done is I pinned this to the wrong side of the fabric, which that's another thing because you can't really tell. And I was gonna sew it and then bring this along to the front and top stitch it along the front of the fabric. And I think that's probably going to work. So we'll see. Aren't you guys glad that you have me to make all these sewing mistakes for you? Okay, see, here I am so confused. Okay, I'm so happy I figured it out. Okay, so I did sew it to the right side of the fabric, and then it has you, so then you've got your fold line here, and you tuck this part in and fold this over to hide the raw edge. And so see, you've got, this is where you creased it and folded it, and it overlaps a little bit so that you can stitch in the ditch. And so that's gonna be a really pretty finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew that down. Let me clip it first. Okay, that is much better. And now I'm gonna do one more top stitch over here on the edge. Okay, and that looks very nice as well. I'm very happy with that. Okay guys, look what I did. What a mess. The collar doesn't match up with the rest of the neckline on the shirt, so I'm gonna have to do some maneuvering here. I'm gonna try to work my magic. I just have to baste down this collar first, and then I will put it through the machine. So just give me a couple of minutes here. I don't know how or why they don't match up, but I'm just, you know, I gotta do what I can to just kind of make it work. Okay, so look at this. I don't think it turned out half bad, but let's move on. I am so ready to be done with this shirt. So I'm just gonna hurry and do my buttonholes here, and I will be doing a button tutorial soon, but for right now, I kind of am over this tutorial. But don't worry, I am still having fun, and I can't wait to show you guys the finished shirt. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into double time here so that I can get finished, and I'm just really excited to show you what the shirt looks like. So hold on one second. And here's the shirt. What do you think? So here's what the collar looks like. The only thing is the fabric is a little bit wrinkly, but it's like a fun, bold shirt. So please let me know. I'm going to be doing a pattern review on this. So you are going to want to click on the next video so you can see all the details and what I thought about the pattern review. Let me know if you like this shirt and if it is something that you will wear. And thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in my next video. So until next time, happy sewing. Bye guys.